A wolf in sheep's clothing. Someone who seems nice but is actually bad. Example, be careful of him, he's a wolf in sheep's clothing and only pretends to be helpful. Straight from the horse's mouth. Getting information directly from the source. Example, I heard the news straight from the horse's mouth. Sarah herself told me she got the job. A fish out of water. Feeling uncomfortable or out of place. Example, at the party, I felt like a fish out of water because I didn't know anyone. Curiosity killed the cat. Being too curious can lead to trouble. Example, don't go into that old house, remember, curiosity killed the cat. A bull in a china shop. Someone clumsy or careless in a delicate situation. Example, when Tom tried to fix my laptop, he was like a bull in a china shop and broke it even more. Like a fish needs a bicycle. Something unnecessary or useless. Example, another coffee shop in this small town is like a fish needs a bicycle. We already have too many. The lion's share. The biggest part of something. Example, he did the lion's share of the work on the project, so he got most of the credit. Like a moth to a flame. Attracted to something, even if it's bad for you. Example, she's like a moth to a flame when it comes to buying expensive shoes. Pig out. To eat a lot of food. Example, we pigged out on pizza and ice cream at the party last night. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Don't complain about something you got for free. Example, the phone isn't brand new, but it works. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. The elephant in the room. A big problem that no one wants to talk about. Example, during the meeting, the budget cuts were the elephant in the room. A wild goose chase. A pointless or hopeless search. Example, looking for my lost keys in the park felt like a wild goose chase. A penny for your thoughts. Asking someone what they are thinking. Example, you've been quiet all evening. Penny for your thoughts? Money doesn't grow on trees. Money is hard to earn, so don't waste it. Example, stop spending so much. Money doesn't grow on trees. Bring home the bacon. To earn money for the family. Example, she works hard to bring home the bacon for her kids. Born with a silver spoon in your mouth. Born into a rich family. Example, he doesn't understand how hard life can be because he was born with a silver spoon in his mouth. Busy as a bee. Very busy and hardworking. Example, she's been busy as a bee all morning preparing for the party. Love is blind. When you're in love, you don't see the flaws in the other person. Sarah ignored all the warnings about Jake because she was in love. Love is blind. Love at first sight. Falling in love with someone the first time you see them. Example, when Alex met Sophie, he knew she was the one. It was love at first sight. Love is a two-way street. A relationship should have equal effort from both partners. Example, you can't be the only one making sacrifices. Love is a two-way street. Puppy love. A young or childish crush that may not last long. Example, Emma and Ryan think they'll be together forever, but it's just puppy love. The apple of my eye. Someone you love and cherish deeply. Example, his daughter is the apple of his eye. He would do anything for her. Wear your heart on your sleeve. To openly show your emotions, especially love. Example, Tom wears his heart on his sleeve, so everyone knows when he has a crush. Walk on eggshells. To be very careful around someone to avoid conflict. Example, ever since they argued, I feel like I'm walking on eggshells around them. Head over heels in love. Completely and deeply in love with someone. Example, Emily is head over heels in love with Jake. She can't stop thinking about him. A heart to heart. A deep, honest conversation about feelings. Example, after the argument, they had a heart-to-heart and finally understood each other. Kiss and make up. To make peace and stop arguing after a fight. Example, they had a big argument last night, but they kissed and made up this morning. A match made in heaven. Two people who are perfect for each other. Example, John and Lisa share the same interests and values. They're a match made in heaven. Break someone's heart. To deeply hurt someone emotionally, usually in love. Example, when Lisa left Mark, it broke his heart because he truly loved her. The honeymoon phase. The early stage of a relationship when everything feels exciting. Example, they just got married, so they're still in the honeymoon phase and super happy. Tie the knot. To get married. Example, after dating for 5 years, they finally tied the knot last summer. A stormy relationship. A relationship with lots of arguments and ups and downs. Example, their marriage has always been a stormy relationship, full of fights and makeups. On the rocks. A relationship that is struggling or about to break up. Example, they've been arguing a lot lately. Their relationship seems to be on the rocks. Opposites attract. People with different personalities often fall in love. Example, she's quiet and shy, and he's loud and outgoing, proving that opposites attract. Sparks fly. A strong attraction or tension, positive or negative, between two people. Example, when they first met, sparks flew instantly, and they couldn't stop talking. Fall for someone. To develop romantic feelings for someone. Example, I didn't expect to fall for him, but now I can't imagine my life without him. Cup of tea. Something or someone you like. Example, romance movies aren't really my cup of tea. I prefer action films. Life and challenges idioms. Life is not a bed of roses. Life is full of challenges and is not always easy. Example, he thought moving abroad would be easy, but soon realized life is not a bed of roses. Take the bull by the horns. To face a difficult situation bravely. Example: instead of avoiding the problem, she took the bull by the horns and fixed it. A blessing in disguise. Something that seems bad but turns out to be good. Example: losing his job felt terrible, but it was a blessing in disguise because he found a better one. Every cloud has a silver lining. Even bad situations have a positive side. Example: she was upset about failing the test, but it gave her more time to study. Every cloud has a silver lining. Burn bridges. To damage relationships permanently. Example: be careful how you leave your job. You don't want to burn bridges with your boss. In hot water. To be in trouble. Example: he was in hot water with his parents after coming home late without telling them. Actions speak louder than words. What you do matters more than what you say. Example: he keeps promising to change, but actions speak louder than words. A piece of cake. Something very easy to do. Example: the test was a piece of cake. I finished it in 10 minutes. The calm before the storm. A quiet period before something big or difficult happens. Example: the office was silent before the meeting started. It was the calm before the storm. Time flies when you're having fun. Time seems to pass quickly when you enjoy yourself. Example: our vacation went by so fast, time flies. When you're having fun. Cross that bridge when you come to it. Don't worry about future problems until they happen. Example: I don't know how I'll afford college, but I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. Head over heels. To be deeply in love or very excited. Example: Sarah fell head over heels for Jake and couldn't stop thinking about him. A slap on the wrist. A light punishment. Example: he stole candy but only got a slap on the wrist when the shopkeeper let him go. Cold feet. Feeling nervous before something important. Example: she got cold feet before her wedding and started doubting her decision. Face the music. To accept the consequences of your actions. Example, he didn't study for the test, so now he has to face the music. A weight off your shoulders. Feeling relieved after solving a problem. Example, finishing my project felt like a weight off my shoulders. Have a heart of gold. To be very kind and caring. Example, my grandma has a heart of gold. She always helps people. Burn your fingers. To get into trouble because of a bad decision. Example, she burned her fingers by investing in a failing company. At the top of your lungs. As loudly as possible. Example, the fans screamed at the top of their lungs when the singer appeared. A chip on your shoulder. Being easily upset because of past experiences. Example, ever since losing his job, he has a chip on his shoulder. Cold shoulder. To ignore someone. Example, after their argument, she gave him the cold shoulder for days. Blood, sweat, and tears. Hard work and great effort. Example, he put blood, sweat, and tears into building his business. Eyes in the back of your head. Being very aware of things around you. Example, teachers seem to have eyes in the back of their head. A gut feeling. A strong instinct about something. Example, I had a gut feeling the deal was bad, so I walked away. Tongue-tied. Unable to speak due to nervousness. Example, I got tongue-tied when I met my favorite celebrity. Give someone a hand. To help someone. Example, she saw me struggling with bags and came to give me a hand. Burn the midnight oil. To stay up late working or studying. Example, Jack had a big test, so he burned the midnight oil studying until 2 a.m. Climbing the corporate ladder. moving up in a company by getting better jobs and higher positions. Example, Mark started as an intern, but after years of hard work, he is climbing the corporate ladder and is now a manager. All in a day's work. Something that is normal or expected as part of a job or task. Example, the plumber fixed 3 pipes and cleaned up the mess. For him, it was all in a day's work. Hit the ground running. To start something with a lot of energy and enthusiasm, without wasting time. Example, on his first day at the new job, Jake hit the ground running by finishing 3 big projects. Bring to the table. To offer useful skills, ideas, or contributions in a situation. Example, the new employee brought a lot to the table with his experience in marketing and sales. The ball is in your court. It is your turn to make a decision or take action. Example, I have given you all the information you need. Now, the ball is in your court. Do you want the job or not? Cash cow. A business or product that makes a lot of money regularly. Example, the new app has become a cash cow for the company. Pay through the nose. To pay too much money for something. Example, we had to pay through the nose for tickets to the concert. A fool and his money are soon parted. People who are careless with money will lose it quickly. Example, he spent all his salary on useless gadgets. A fool and his money are soon parted. On a shoestring budget. With very little money to spend. Example, they started their small business on a shoestring budget. Make ends meet. To earn enough money to cover your expenses. Example, it's hard to make ends meet with rising prices. Tighten your belt. To spend less money because you have less of it. Example, we need to tighten our belts until I find a new job. Time is money. Time is valuable, and wasting time means wasting money. Example, let's get to work. Time is money. Easy money. Money earned without much effort. Example, he thought gambling would be easy money, but he lost everything. The gravy train. A job or situation that pays well with little effort. Example, he doesn't want to leave his current job because it's a gravy train. Put your money where your mouth is. Back up your words with actions or money. Example, if you believe in this project, put your money where your mouth is and invest in it. Living hand to mouth. Earning just enough money to survive without any savings. Example, many people are living hand to mouth because of low wages. Bread and butter. A job or activity that provides your main income. Example, writing is my bread and butter, it pays my bills. The bottom dollar. The last of your money. Example, he spent his bottom dollar to buy food for his family. Nest egg. Money saved for the future. Example, she has a nest egg for her retirement. Thanks for watching and subscribe us for more.